Imagine a world where a single company doesn't just change what we watch, but how we live, how we talk, how we relax, and even how we understand culture. A world where "what should we watch tonight" becomes a global ritual. Where a show released in one country becomes a conversation in another within hours. This world already exists. And the company behind it, Netflix, built an entertainment empire so powerful that it quietly took over the habits, the evenings, and the attention span of billions. But Netflix's rise was not luck. Not timing. Not magic. It was a sequence of ruthless decisions, bold innovations, and surprising failures that somehow pushed the company even higher. This is the story of how Netflix took over the world. It all began in 1997, in California, with two men, Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph. The myth says Hastings founded Netflix because he was charged a $40 late fee for returning Apollo 13 late. It's a great story. But it's not true. What is true? They were searching for a business idea that used the emerging technology of the time, the internet. Amazon had just started selling books. People were getting used to online shopping. But mailing VHS tapes? Impossible. They were too heavy, too fragile. Then, DVD entered the market. A thin, lightweight disc that could be mailed in an envelope for 32 cents. And that's when Netflix was born, not as a streaming service, but as a DVD by-mail company. The idea sounded ridiculous. Blockbuster dominated the video rental world with 9,000 stores. Nobody believed people would wait 2 days for a movie. But Netflix wasn't selling convenience. They were selling freedom. No late fees. No due dates. Unlimited rentals. It was the opposite of Blockbuster's entire business model. And Blockbuster laughed. In 2000, Netflix offered to sell itself to Blockbuster for $50 million. Blockbuster declined instantly. That moment? It was the spark that would eventually burn Blockbuster to the ground. In 2007, Netflix made the decision that changed the world. They launched streaming. This was not normal at the time. Internet speeds were slow. People still used DVDs. Streaming video was new, glitchy, and unpredictable. But Netflix understood something nobody else did. The future wasn't physical, it was digital attention. And they were right. Streaming wasn't just a new feature, it was a new lifestyle. People no longer had to plan their entertainment. It arrived instantly. Netflix noticed something else. When people could watch anytime, they watched more. The numbers were terrifying for competitors. And beautiful for Netflix. The company realized they weren't in the movie rental business anymore. They were in the time business. They were competing for the hours you spend awake, the minutes before bed, the lazy Sunday afternoons, the nights you just need to disconnect. And they wanted every second of it. When Netflix switched to streaming, their biggest question wasn't, "What should we offer?" It was, "How do we make people watch more?" The answer was the legendary Netflix algorithm. It analyzes what you watch, when you watch, how long you watch, what you pause, what you skip, what you rewatch, even what thumbnails you hover over. It builds a digital version of your brain. A version that sometimes knows your taste better than you do. And this algorithm didn't just recommend shows. It created culture. Two people in two countries might have completely different Netflix homepages, crafted specifically for them. This personalization transformed Netflix from a service into a habit. You didn't choose Netflix because it had everything. You chose it because it had what felt like it was made for you. This was the moment Netflix stopped being a product and became a part of people's daily lives. By 2011, Netflix realized something dangerous. They were still dependent on other studios. If Disney, Fox, or Warner Brothers took back their content, Netflix would collapse. So Netflix made a terrifying decision. They would create their own shows. The first big bet was House of Cards, a political drama costing over $100 million. Kevin Spacey, David Fincher. High risk, high cost, no guarantees. Hollywood thought Netflix was insane. Streaming services were not respected. They were delivery platforms, not creators. Then House of Cards dropped. All episodes at once. And the world changed overnight. People binged. People talked. People subscribed. For the first time ever, a streaming service won major Hollywood awards. Netflix had unlocked a new formula. Own the shows, own the culture, own the world. And the industry felt the shockwave. In 2016, Netflix pressed a button and launched in 130 new countries on the same day. It became the largest entertainment platform on Earth almost instantly. But dominating globally required a new strategy, one that broke all Hollywood rules. Netflix didn't just export American shows to other countries. They invested in Korean dramas, Spanish thrillers, Indian epics, Turkish dramas, Japanese anime, French mysteries. And then something unexpected happened. A global audience started watching each other's shows. La Casa de Papel became a worldwide phenomenon. Squid Game became the #1 show in 94 countries. Dark from Germany gained fans everywhere. Lupin from France exploded globally. No studio in Hollywood had ever achieved this level of cross-cultural reach. Netflix wasn't just a streaming service anymore. It was the world's first global entertainment language. Netflix designed its platform like a trap, not maliciously, but strategically. The autoplay? The cliffhanger endings? The next episode starts in 5 seconds? The endless scrolling? These weren't random. Netflix studied human psychology deeply. They learned how to reduce friction, increase dopamine, and keep viewers watching. The goal wasn't just entertainment. It was immersion. And the result? People didn't just watch shows. They lived inside them. Netflix became the place people escaped to when the world felt too stressful, too fast, too chaotic. It offered comfort, distraction, excitement, familiarity, identity. Not just content. Blockbuster didn't die because Netflix had better movies. It died because Netflix had a better business model. Cable TV didn't die because Netflix had better shows. It died because Netflix had better control over user experience. Hollywood didn't lose dominance because it lacked creativity. It lost because Netflix understood data. Netflix didn't guess what audiences wanted. It knew. Every frame, every thumbnail, every release date, every trailer was crafted using billions of data points. And when competitors like Disney, HBO, and Amazon entered the battlefield, Netflix already had a 10-year head start in personalizing content, producing originals, global distribution, building a binge-first culture, understanding viewer psychology. Netflix wasn't a streaming service anymore. It was a technology company disguised as a movie studio. Today, Netflix faces stronger competition than ever. Disney Plus has Marvel and Star Wars. Amazon spends billions. Apple has unlimited cash. YouTube has the entire planet uploading content for free. So what will Netflix do next? More global shows. More local studios. More experimental storytelling. More interactive content. More partnerships. More algorithms. But one thing is clear. Netflix changed the world once. And it might be preparing to do it again. So how did Netflix take over the world? Not by luck. Not by chance. Not by being the first. Netflix won because it understood one universal truth. People don't just want entertainment. They want control, convenience, freedom, connection, and escape. Netflix built a system that delivered exactly that anywhere, anytime, to anyone. It didn't just dominate the entertainment industry. It reshaped global culture. And whether you're aware of it or not, Netflix has already taken over a piece of your daily life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Have a wonderful day.